It had been a while since they'd all been in one car together. Because each of his siblings lived in different suburbs and hamlets around the Cleveland area, whenever the four of them got together, it was easier to simply meet at a restaurant for a quick bite to eat. Today was different, though. Even though Martin was the oldest brother and the one driving, he felt just as nervous as his 20-year-old brother Jonny. He had the steering wheel in a death grip, and every worst-case scenario was running through his head. What in the world were they actually thinking about doing? Had they lost their ever-loving minds? "You okay up there, Martin?" Kelsey asked. "Yeah. Why?" "Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you've been wearing a permanent frown for the last 10 miles?" Kelsey, all curly blonde hair and blue eyes, was his favorite sibling. From the time she'd been born, he'd looked after her. Even though she was now 22 years old, she still sometimes looked to him for guidance. That was fine with him. He was used to looking after himself and the rest of them. Even though Beth was just 2 years younger than he at 25 and could take care of herself, he still felt protective of her. "Have I been frowning? I didn't realize it." "Sure you did," Jonny said. "And the reason she noticed is because I've been frowning just as much. Guys, I can't believe we're actually thinking about doing this." Even though he'd just been thinking the very same thing, Martin felt obligated to calm his brother's worries. "Remember, all we're doing is thinking about it. Don't forget, if we change our minds this afternoon, no one will even know, especially not Mommy and Dottie." "They know something's up with us," Beth chimed in from the passenger seat next to him. "Mommy sounded pretty skeptical when I told her that the four of us want to pay them a visit because we haven't seen them in a while." "Has it really been that long since any of us went to visit?" Kelsey asked. "I saw them around Easter," Beth said. "None of you could make it." Just as it usually did when they were all in elementary school, her voice carried a hint of criticism.